And folks, we are back, and I can't believe what AJ Cool just said. You know, in all honesty, if AJ Cool would have been working for the government, he would have been out of a job already. But unfortunately, since this is a private sector job and all that, he can't do that because that's illegal against the law. Because in California law, you know, that whistleblowers are protected by law. So hopefully that XC can get a little retribution on AJ Cool at the CPB, and also in our main event later tonight, where Extreme Tony and the Great D will be taking on Exotic Kai and AJ Cool. Well, it should be a good match at the CPB in the Fatal 4-Way for the XGWL Ultimate title. Well, now let's take you to our next match. As you see there, Alejandro Aysen already in the ring. It's going to be a real test for him. Let's see how he does against El Toro Extremo. But it won't be easy because, I mean, El Toro Extremo, former two-time XGWL Pro Champion. And why was he standing there with AJ Cool and John Pryor on there? What the hell is that going on? I don't know, there's something that has to be going on there. I don't want to get into the speculation of all that, but as they always say, anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling and CAW. Of course, it's not a term coined by the Big Fan Stamper that they always say every time. I know Todo Extremo still hasn't cashed in that rematch clause to try to get a title shot at the pro title. See if he's gonna cash in at the CPB or not. It's still yet to be determined. I know this is the last chart before Malicious Intent, and you know after Malicious Intent will be Female Fury 4. That's gonna be in LA. And that should be a great multi-league CPV that's been for the last three Female Furies. As we get this match started here, a real test for Alejandro Aysen. I mean, this is a match that can really springboard him if he can win here. Well, of course, El Toro Extremo. I mean, the size difference between these two. I mean, a big size difference. But 65 pounds, and what a monkey flip there by Double A. Try to use his speed there. El rake of the eyes there by El Toro, and misses that haymaker. And now, damn, just hits him with that haymaker now. Aysen back up. And now Alex gotta stay on top of things, and now hits him with that, just working the arm, and El Toro sending Aysen in the corner. And what a counter. And now try again into this matchup here, and delivers a nice drop kick. And now punch to a jab. And now what a spine buster by El Toro Extremo. And now Aysen back up on his feet. Now kick to the midsection. And now, oh, what a lethal combination of kicks there. And he's trying to use his quickness. Oh, what a Japanese arm drag. And again, has to use his quickness. He has to use his speed to try to overcome the power and the brutal fist of El Toro Extremo. And now, nice job there. Just the monkey flip. And all rake of the eyes there by El Toro. Now, counter. And now El Toro with a counter of his own into a side Russian leg sweep. And now he's going for the cover. 2. And kicks out after 2. Man. And now El Toro hits him with that atomic drop. And now Aysen gained back on his feet. Oh. Misses that haymaker. Was trying to... Oh! Damn, he got him with that double axe handle, or a Polish hammer, another way to call that. And now El Toro just with that clothesline. Now delivering another clothesline. And now Ison gained back up, tripping up El Toro. And now he's going to the top rope. Let's see what he's going to do here. Oh, nicely done with that spinning heel kick off the top rope. And Ison, he's got to use his speed here. El Toro getting back up. And now he's going to work on the knee to slow down the much quicker opponent. And now, going to the nether regions. I mean, really unnecessary if you ask me. Since how big El Toro Extremo is, it can just use his strength and power. And I'm just working on just bullying Double A here. A little surprisingly technical there from El Toro, but now going what he does best, just the brawling ability of El Toro Extremo. Now, oh, nice counter into a neck breaker. And he's got to capitalize here. And El Toro getting back up. Big mistake there from Double A. If he wants to win this one. Well, let's see if he can still do something here. Oh, nice maneuver into that kick to the midsection. And now Toro just hits him with that DDT. And now try to create some space, and damn, another haymaker punch. And now again, really, just going below the belt. And now, I mean, he's got to get angry for. He's got to. I mean, Alex Ison, he's got to step it up here. Delivers a Hurricanrana. 2. And able to kick it after 2. Man, I thought he had it there. And now Ison sending Toro to the ropes. Ducks underneath. Another duck under. And Toro with a. What? With a roll up. 2. Almost 3. What the hell? That's something I never see from El Toro Extremo. Nor was that something that you don't see too often from Toro. And now Ison grabbing the hold of the arm and a counter by El Toro. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Couple of knees to the midsection. And a hip throw, which is again surprisingly technical, because that's not the style that El Toro Extremo brings to the table. I mean, knowing El Toro Extremo for a long time now, since I mean El Toro Extremo made his XGWL debut at the very first In the House back in August of 2007, practically a month after the start of XGWL. And now counter there. Now kick to the midsection. Ison. And Toro with a belly to belly. I mean, there is some of that strength there, but not really on the what he does. But now he's going for the cover, and that's it. I mean, I have to appreciate all the effort that Alejandro Ison has put on, that he brought to the table. As you see there, some of the highlights, that Japanese arm drag, and this was very impressive. That kick to the midsection, but Toro catching everyone, including Ison, by surprise with that pin combination. But Ison able to kick out of it. But then Toro, after a belly to belly, goes for the cover and gets the 3 count. I mean, a lot of effort into this young kid, but El Toro Extremo was just too much for Double A. Damn. I know our main event's coming up. Extreme Tony, the Great D, teaming up to take on Exotica and H.A. Cool. Yeah, that should be a sight to see. And Malicious Intent's coming up. Another intense. We gotta take a commercial break. And wait, what's this? The fuck? You see there Bruno talking. Hey, what the? Wait, what the hell? That's a monster truck. It just ran Kyle's car? What the hell? Really?
You played yourself thinking you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing the boundary. You played yourself thinking that you down with me. I end your life, nigga, don't fuck around with me. And if you kids can't listen, then you bound to see the way you get shot for crossing the boundary. Yeah. Wrap it up on these niggas, man, wrap it up. Immortal technique, incinerate degenerate fags. Burn Trent Lott wrapped in his Confederate flag. I got the Beretta with my face wrapped in a rag. So put the African slave jewelry in the bag. Motherfuckers tell me that a diamond is forever, but is it worth the blood of Malcolm and Medgar Evers? House niggas get your head severed trying to be thug. You don't concern me, I'm trying to hurt the people you love. Word of mouth is I'm in the club being sneaky. I'm like the body snatchers and your girl is getting sleepy. I murder you indiscreetly, right at the source, like the Roman legionnaire that stabbed Christ on the cross. This is about judo, it ain't about Jesus, and you shouldn't fucking...
And now we are back, and it's time for our main event. Then, before we went to the commercial break, I am still in disbelief of what happened. A monster truck running over Bruno Battaglia's car, and earlier in the program we saw Bruno Battaglia hiring a private security to put Chris Klein in handcuffs. Damn. And we're just getting word that at Malicious Intent, Bruno Battaglia will be going one-on-one against Chris Klein. It's going to be a no disqualification match. Damn. That's giving me chills up my spine. Man, I can't believe it. And speaking of chills up my spine, this monster, this demon, the Demon King Exoticai, former 3-time XGWL Ultimate Champion. And I have to say, this guy scares me. If we're going to look at evil, there's the look of evil right there. Look at those evil eyes. That just scares the daylights out of me. Man, I'm just petrified. I mean, there were times that I said that. I mean, it still applies to that he is the man that the devil calls Sir. He is the boss of the devil. That's why he is the Demon King. And just really one of the most dominant in CAW. And now AJ Cool, earlier how he quote blew the whistle on Extreme Tony for the reason why Extreme Tony XGWL is in debt and having some budget problems, and how some of the favorites, how they're high salaries. Look, I'm not a financial expert, nor do I know anything about the financial books or anything. But I don't know. I just hope that there aren't any repercussions, like the government try to come in and try to buy XGWL right from underneath Extreme Tony, like Kevin McMillan did 3 years ago, or actually where Bruno Battaglia provoked a match. And now here comes Extreme Tony, the XGWL Ultimate Champion, El Patron. We can't say that about Alberto Del Rio over at the Big Fit in Stanford, where he lost the title to Super Cena again, and he's the champion again. But speaking of that, I know why there are some people that are comparing Extreme Tony to that jokester John Cena. Well, here's the difference. John Cena has no real wrestling talent. It's obvious. They just The big fan of Stanford just promotes him as their top guy just because he's good with the kids and all that. But the difference is that Extreme Tony, he has talent. He's very technically sound. He'll throw in a high-flying move every now and then.